Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends. And today our topic is about science. And you know, science is a very well-known games. The Muslims, they play always in order to convince us that their God, He is the God of science. Actually, for sure, Allah is the God of science. I mean, one of the reasons convince me that Allah is a true God is His science. So today we are going to see how scientifically the Islamic science. I'm going to open my Skype. And this is the challenge for the Muhammadan. Who is the Muhammadan can prove to us that there is one true science in the Quran. You see, the Muhammadan, they might agree that there's like thousands of mistakes of science in the Quran. But let us see if they can find one of them. I mean, it's not a mistake. Can you find one thing your God, Allah, He said is not mistake in the Quran? As long you know, Muslims have thousands of videos, if not millions, about scientific miracle in the Quran. How truthful those videos? What is the purpose of them? The purpose is, let us fool those people who do not know Arabic and fabricate a new meaning so we can make them believe that this is a true God speaking about things nobody knows. But this lie cannot live for long, because we have all the tools to expose it. My Skype is open. If there is any Muslim, only Muslim, please. If there is any Muslim, he is willing to call us and show us one scientific miracle of his choice. I'm not going to ask you answer this one or explain this one. You call, you choose the what it's called scientific miracle, and you explain it, and then I will give you my response. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to do so? Anyone? Scientific miracle claim. If you don't call me, it's mean you agree that the Quran is a fraud, and you Muslims are fabricating videos to fool those who do not know anything about Islam, fabricating the meaning, changing the meaning of the Quran to make it look like it is scientific. Any Muhammadan? My Skype is open. All right, we have a caller. Hello? Hello? Please mute YouTube so we can hear you. Hello?
What's up? Daddy over here.
We have a Nigerian boy who don't accept hadith, he don't accept interpretation, he don't accept anyone, he have his own interpretation.
See again? Now, you did a miracle, scientific, let's talk about it.
All right, which
That's
one?
it.
Which one?
Run. All right. You want to verify everything, right?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to give you each way you want, I can give you miracles. I can
Don't listen, ultimate for.
Either
you speak like an adult. I said to you, go ahead. Don't tell me which one and which. Just go. Be a man. Right. Be a man once in your lifetime. Be an adult, please. Okay, which one?
Let me go. Allah said in the Quran, "Alayha tisata ashara." Over it are 19. Verse chapter 74, verse 30.
And
this chapter, yes, let me finish, please. You ask a question, let me answer. In this chapter, somebody like you said, "In haza illa sihrun yusr." In haza illa bashar.
In haza what?
Somebody said,
in haza what?
Hold on. Let me don't cut me off. Let me answer.
I don't understand you. You don't speak Arabic. You don't understand. You don't speak Arabic. So why you all saying it in Arabic if you do not know Arabic? So I'm asking you, what is that? This is a stupid of you to say, to claim that you speak Arabic when I could not understand the word in Arabic. So say it in English because you do not know Arabic. Stop lying. You do not know Arabic. Okay, what it says?
Somebody said, just like he said, that this is nothing but magic. This is nothing but word of a human being.
What magic?
Right? That's what people like you said. That's the guy in the Quran said.
I never said.
Now I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you. You made the challenge to me a year ago. I made a video out of it. Put a challenge to you to debunk it. It's been there for 1 year. You know, you never was been able to debunk anything.
Sure. Nobody can debunk it.
Muslims.
Go to the topic, Abdul. Go to the topic, Abdul. You are the one who make videos. You are a potato. You don't even know how to read the Quran. Now tell me how this is a miracle. Go ahead.
Okay. God said in the Quran that 19 is going to show you that this Quran is not a word of a human being. So I'm going to prove to you.
Where it says that?
Where
it says that?
I just could read the verse.
No, where it says, hold on. Where it says that this verse is going to show mankind that this is from God.
Yes, the guy said this is a word of a human being.
What guy?
Allah is this. Go ahead, pull verse. Pull chapter 74. Put it out there.
74?
Yes.
It is there. It's in the screen. Okay.
Put chapter 74 and read the first 9 or 8 verse. It's just one set. 4 words. Easy. 4 words.
Okay. Where is the verse? It says. Where is the verse says that this is the verse? This is the verse will show mankind that this is a miracle.
Yes.
Where it says that? Okay. Where it says that?
Verse 11. Listen to me, brother. You ask me a question, I can't even elaborate. You won't even let me talk.
My friend, I'm asking you, the verse doesn't say that, so show me where it says that. That's all. Can you show me where it says that?
Chapter 74, did you open it up?
It's in the screen. It doesn't say what you are saying. It says over it are 19, and those are 19 angels guarding the hell.
Before that.
Before where? Where before? Where before? Here?
Okay.
Here? Okay.
Read starting, just hold on, man. Hold on. Read starting verse 11. Yeah, read verse 11 till verse.
Okay. And
till verse 25. That's it.
Okay.
That's short verses.
Okay, I will give you. Listen, I will give you 3 minutes. I will give you 4. I will give you. Okay, I will give you 4 minutes. I'm not going to talk. Please finish what you want to say, and I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yes. Allah said, let me deal with verse 11. Let me deal with one I created as individual. People like CP. I provided him with lots of money and children and to behold. I made everything easy for him. Yet he is greedy for more. He is stubborn, refused to accept this proof. At the Quran. I will increasingly punish him. For he reflected, then he decided. Miserable is what he decided. Miserable indeed is what he decided. He looked, he frowned, he shined, he whined. Then he turned away arrogantly. He said, this is but clever magic. This is human made. That's what he said. Allah said, I will commit him to retribution. What painful retribution? Through and comprehensive abuse to all the people. Over it is 19. We have appointed angels to be guardian of the hell, and we assigned their number 19 only for 5 reasons. 1, to disturb the disbelievers. 2, to convince the Christians and the Jews, which are the people of the book, that this Quran is from God. 3, to straighten the face of the faithful, of the believers. 4, to remove all traces of doubt from the heart of Christians, Jews, as well as the believers. And 5, to expose the hypocrites And the disbelievers, they will say, what did Allah mean by this allegory anyway? God does send astray whoever he wills and guides whoever he wills. None knows the soldiers of the Lord except he. Absolutely, Allah swear by the noon and by the night that this is the one of the greatest miracles. Now, if you go to verse, just to show where you asking me, what does it say? To choose between those who want to progress, where is that? And those who want to regress. So, one miracle I'm going to show you. The Quran is, there's names, a lot of names in the Quran. Let's take the name of Noah. Noah is 43 times throughout the Quran. His name, in 43 verses.
The name of who?
Let me finish.
No, I want to know.
The name of Noah.
Who is Noah? Noah, not Noah. There's no Noah.
In French. Noah is in French. Noah is in English. Nuhu is in thing. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I might say Noah or Noah. Just because I speak too many languages, brother. Noah is 23 times in the Quran. Sometimes I feel like I'm speaking French.
23 times in the Quran?
43 times.
43 times, okay.
43 times in 28 verses. 43 times in 28 chapters. 43 verses in 28 chapters. Like if you go to chapter the most is chapter 11, where you can find on 9 times. Sometimes 1 time here, 2 times here, 3 times here, but total 43 times. Okay. The last chapter, which contained the name Noah, is this chapter Noah. It's chapter 71. So from chapter 71 to the end of the Quran, how many chapters? 43 chapters. From 72 to 114, there are 43 chapters. 43 chapters do not contain the name Noah at all. Zero Noah. From chapter 72, find me one name Noah from chapter 72 to chapter 114. Zero Noah.
Can I answer?
So the first, hold on. Let me just finish this, Noah. The first 71 chapters, there are 28 of them contain the 43 Noahs. 28 of them contain 43 Noahs. So it's 71 minus 28 is 43. So in the first 71 chapters, 43 contain no Noahs, 28 contain 43 Noahs, and the last 43 contain no Noahs. You cannot write a book like that. Let me finish. Chapter Noah. Let me finish. Please, let me finish.
Well, I'm laughing. You can stop me from laughing because, okay, hold on. Who is the one who goes... Hold on. Hold on, Abdul. Hold on. I will let you finish. But those numbers you are adding and minus and plus, who is the one who's getting them to you?
I never added anything. I never added nothing. I told you, go ahead and verify. I can give you every single verse.
No. This is not the question. You said minus. No. You said minus and hold on. Listen. When you say minus this number plus this number, who is the one who decide what is minus and what is plus and what is the divide?
I'm telling you, there are 114 chapters in the Quran, right? Do you agree with that? If there are 114 chapters in the Quran, if the last 43 chapters contain no Noahs, you said 114, so there are 71 chapters left, right? Out of the 71 chapters left,
what do you mean? What do you mean? I did not understand. No. Hold on. Slow. Hey, Nigerian boy. Let's go. So start from the beginning. You know what? Can you give me the article you are reading from so we can put in the screen so we can laugh?
Swear to God, I have no article. I'm working back and forth to my kitchen. I have no article. Absolutely nothing. I'm about to open up, some drink. Start drinking. I have nothing around me. I have no papers. I'm about to be drinking. I'm reading absolutely nothing. This is my mind, brother.
This is your mind, and you are the one who discovered. And you are the one who discovered this miracle, right?
I don't have to discover. That's not matter.
Who is the one who discovered? Who is the one? No, because
there is no miracle. Something in the Quran.
Just get lost. I am in the kitchen. I cannot show you because I am in the kitchen, you know, because we want to show you that you are a liar and you are stupid. When a Muslim, he says, if you make minus and you add a plus and you need to deceive it and etc., this is all to make it 19. First of all, let us get you busted. If we go and read any interpretation, we will see that none of them said what you are saying. The verse simply speaking that Allah, he guarded his hell with number 19 of angels, and those angels will not let anyone get out from the disbelievers. So look at the stupidity of those who they call themselves. First of all, we said scientific miracles. Is it scientific? I mean, what this is farting. When we say scientific miracle, you have to give me scientific miracle. Don't say I'm going to add my 19 plus 93 and plus blah, blah, etc. and then Quran 114 and then will be minus etc. and we can fabricate any number you want just to make it fit with your number. And by the way, it doesn't work even with your numbers. And this is why you refuse to give me the article. Don't tell me you are reading this is from your mind. Big fat liar. All those numbers are fabrication. And as long as you mention the story of Nuh, well, let us see the story of Nuh, because people would die laughing at the story of Nuh in the Quran. If we search the name of Nuh in the Quran, you will find the following. He is saying, verily we have inspired you, Muhammad. By the way, did not mention Muhammad, but the Muslim added, as we inspire Nuh or Noah, and the prophet after him. And then he put them supposedly in order. But are they really in order? So as we put them, as we inspired the following names, and he counted the names. But Muhammad, he did not get inspiration. This is a mistake. Because Muhammad, it was revealed to him supposedly by an angel. That is not inspiration. None of those prophets, they receive words from their God or their books by an angel. So when the Quran says we inspired Nuh, well, he did not inspire Muhammad. So the word in Arabic which says Awhayna, which means inspired, and the translation here is accurate, is absolutely stupid. Because all the Muslims agree that Allah never spoke to Muhammad, never inspired Muhammad. He received revelation through an angel. His name is Jibreel. And when you receive from a person, his name is Jibreel, doesn't make it inspiration no more. That is delivery. Inspiration, for anyone who do not know, is God inspiring you, not by sending an angel. Like when God, he spoke to Mary, he sent the angel. Did he inspire Mary? No. It's a message delivered to Mary. Blessed you are you, Mary, between the women. That is not inspiration. And the Quran confirmed the same story. We are talking about Mary, but the Quran have it in a very funny way. That he sent his spirit, and his spirit appeared in front of her as a perfect man, and then he said to her, but he did not inspire her. So what's the difference between, and the Muslim, they say that the same person who came to Muhammad is the same person who came to Mary. But how come the Muslim don't say that Allah inspired Mary? Remember when the angel said, "Oh Maryam," but the angel said, "Oh Muhammad" too. All the Quran we receive in front of us is an angel delivery supposedly, and supposedly from an angel. His name is Jibreel. And here you see how stupid the founder of the Quran, the maker of the Quran, who don't speak good Arabic. Because inspiration have nothing to do with delivery of an angel, that is not an inspiration. Especially the angel is coming to you in person of a man, not speaking in your mind, or So when a Muslim desperately try to find a miracle in no miracle, and he start to making numbers, let me show you, 19 and number 19 and this number 19. If we make minus 10 and plus 20 and plus etc. and then we get 19. If you remember, this miracle 19, by the way, is coming from Rashad Khalifa, and this donkey, he followed Rashad Khalifa, who agreed that the Quran is a corrupt book. So he decided to delete verses from the Quran. This is why he refused to give it to me, this liar, because this is coming from Rashad Khalifa, who the Muslims killed him, for he is proving Islam to be a fraud. And this is why this coward, he refused to say to me where he's reading from. For this is all Rashad Khalifa's story. Rashad Khalifa, in order to make numbers, which is absolutely false, and I can get them busted in 2 seconds, he claimed that the Quran starts with number 19 and all of it is based on number 19. But we can destroy it all in 2 seconds. Because number 19 does not exist in the chapter of Al-Fatiha, not even once. It's a lie. The same as Shabir Ali, when we say to him, okay, let us count the words. Like this guy, he's saying, if you calculate and you calculate and you calculate, because you have to calculate words and calculate letters, when we calculate them, we will find that those numbers are absolutely fraud. And this is why he don't want to give me where he's reading from, because we will start calculating and then we will find that it is a fraud. I will give you an example. Give me a second. I will search in Google any website. It doesn't matter which one. I just searched, and here we go. We have Shabir Ali. This Shabir Ali is a potato. After he agreed to debate with me in the ABN TV, and then he, they told him that this is a Chistian Prince. He will rip you apart. That coward, he back up and he says, I'm busy doing my PhD. And since then, he is doing his PhD, and he will never debate me ever, because he knew that he is no match. Word count in the Quran. Let us see which Muslim website. Here we go. Miracle of numbers in the Quran. What is a miracle? Just to show you how the fraud work. Any doesn't matter which one. Look. The word shahr mean month, mentioned 12 times. First, the word shahr does not mean month, you donkey. The word shahr mean moon. It says it's mentioned 12 times. Let us go to the Quran. Shall we? The word shahr is mentioned 12 times. The word shahr mentioned in the Quran as a word shahr twice only. If we add all the words, any word, you see I'm searching in front of you, any word. So the word shahr exactly come only twice. But if we search any word in the Quran, we will find the following, 17. Additional to that, this is not the word shahr, not the word month. This is the word moon, which means anytime the word moon appear should be counted. And this is why you see in the Ramadan, in the month of Ramadan, it says, whoever of you witness شهر رمضان فمن شهد منكم الشهر فليصمه. Whoever of you saw eyesighted, what eyesight what? الشهر. He is eyesighting الشهر, which is the moon, you donkey. who do not know that this is a Hebrew Aramaic word meaning the moon. Today is used as a word mean month, but for them it was a new moon, which means a new month. Yeah, but this is the moon. This is the word moon. And if you read that translation, let this website make it so big. Let's go here. Yeah, here we can see it better. Read carefully with me. Just to show you the ignorance of those people who do not know their language. Like this guy, he was reading for me supposedly in Arabic, but this is not Arabic. I could not understand a word. He said, the month of Ramadan, this is the Muslim translation, in which was revealed in the Quran, which is stupid, because when you say in the moon of Ramadan, the Quran was revealed, that means there's a connection between the moon and Quran revelation. And which moon? The moon of Ramadan. But which Ramadan? Because according to the Islamic calendar, because the Muslims, they play with the calendar, so now Ramadan can be July, can be August, can be January, can be February. This is why you see that the month of Ramadan change every year. It moved 10 days. So you will find that in the last 20 years, Ramadan moved between January to June, July to December, to October, to November. So when you say in the month of Ramadan, that is a stupid statement, because now the month of Ramadan is movable. Which month? What is the month of Ramadan? How you even can fast this month if this month is not fixed? How you fast Ramadan in July and then you fast Ramadan in January? Because this is a joke. And then he says, in the month of Ramadan, which Allah revealed the Quran, a guidance for mankind and clear proofs. Here we go. This is a clear proof. Here we go. This is science. You see, this is a clear proof for guidance and certitude between right and wrong. So whatever of you cite what? Shahr. Here the word shahr. You see it. 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 You idiots. Learn from a Chistian Prince, your master, the master of Allah, the master of Muhammad, and the master of the donkey Muhammad. How you can cite the month? You don't cite the month, you cite the moon. And the word in Arabic, it says it clearly, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمُ الشَّهْرِ. Whoever of you, I cited the moon. And then we calculate the word shahr in the Quran, and we will find this is a fraud. All these numbers they show us here in the website is a fraud. Not single one of them is true. Just to show you the stupidity, the word yawm, even the one who made the article is certified donkey. It's not yawn, you idiot. It's yawm, not yawn. What yawn? There's nothing in Arabic. It's called yawn. Yawm is singular, mentioned in the Quran 365. I mean, look at the stupidity. The God of Islam, he adopted the moon calendar, and yet he said the word yawm 365 times. That means that the adoption of the moon calendar for Allah is wrong, because Allah, he says that the year for him is a 12 moon. And if we go and search for the word yawm in the Quran, we will die laughing. Where is the word appear 365? Let us see in front of you. I will type the word yawm as singular word, brother. Singular, as he said in the article. Sorry, my voice is tired. Drink some water. This is the word yawm, appear 415 times. I will make it, this is any word. I will make it exact phrase. 211. All the words. 415. So it doesn't come 365, not even in one option. Secondly, if it comes at 365, that means Allah is wrong, for He chose the moon calendar. For the 365 is the sun calendar. Then we go. The garbage continue. The word ayyam is a plural mentioned in the Quran 3 times. Okay, let us search in the Quran the word ayyam. Here we go, in front of you. And look, look at this, man. Ayyam. "28 times all the words." You see it? All the words. Any word. 28 times. Exact phrase. Let us make it bigger so you can see. Exact phrase. 20 times. Do you see the fraud? So all those numbers they fabricate, and they don't want to show you where they are, how they are doing it. Like, because if you calculate, you will see that it's a fraud. As simple as that. Now, we are waiting for a Muslim to call us and give us scientific miracles. Those are not scientific, and those are not miracles, and this is just nothing but a stupid thing. Who is a Muslim would like to call us? Give us a scientific miracle, please. Any Muslim? Ultimate fart from Nigeria. He is a big fraud. This guy, all his call is registered. You will die laughing at each one of them. Last time he called me, he said he don't accept hadith. He don't accept interpretation. Always he say that, actually. He don't accept hadith. It's fabricated by his stupid Arab, but the Arab, Muhammad is an Arab. I don't accept interpretation. Okay, he don't accept interpretation. So he have his own interpretation. Have his own hadith too.